If you're a real estate agent now, or you're thinking about becoming one, and you're kind of wondering, how in the world am I going to make money in this market? Let me give you some insight into how some agents, regardless of the market, not only survive, but they thrive in any market. Let's get into it. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Conor Green. I'm a realtor here in Tampa Bay. And the reason I wanted to make this video is because there is such changing conditions right now. There is such uncertainty. And as realtors, whether you're already a realtor or you're thinking about becoming one, we're obviously not immune to this. We're not immune to fear. We're not immune to doubt. And projections wise, when you look at the National Association of Realtors, they're projecting a mass exodus of realtors over the next couple of years. I agree with that. And I think it's going to be happening on a very fast timeline. I think over the next 6 months, we're going to see a massive reduction in the number of realtors. And I've already seen this recently too with some of the agents who have reached out and expressed interest in joining the team that they just started a year ago or something like that. And they're just not having the success that they thought they were going to have. So unlike this group of realtors that is not going to be able to thrive in this changing environment, which frankly, it's always changing. Let's make sure you're able to by following these 3 mindset things. Number 1, understand that markets are always relative. So if it is more of a buyer's market, let's say for example, there are loads of listings, it takes forever to sell a listing, it's more of a buyer's market, well, guess what? You have a big opportunity for buyers. And so if you're a listing heavy agent, for example, you need to be bringing in a lot of extra buyers from your open houses, from your marketing, from paid leads, and supplement some of that business, supplement some of the fact that, your listings might take a little bit longer to sell, and supplement that with these buyers. Add that into your system. Additionally, with those listings, obviously they need to be properly positioned so that you're accounting for the fact that it is not a seller's market. It's not even a balanced market, it's a buyer's market. Now, if it's a seller's market like we saw throughout COVID, then listings are gold. And you need to be able to, again, adapt to that where it's all relative. Yes, now listings are gold. And when you have a seller working with you that the property is going to sell very easily, and that sounds amazing, but there's also not a lot of properties available for sale. So if you think about the pie being bigger, when the pie is bigger, it's just not as sweet. Or when the pie is smaller, it's just a lot sweeter. But the sweetness per se, if you imagine kind of eating 4 slices of the bigger pie or 4 slices of the smaller pie, which is a lot sweeter, even though the pie is smaller, you're still getting the same amount of sugar. And obviously with the balanced market, it's a great time for both buyers and sellers. So there's opportunities on both sides of the aisle. Number 2, I recommend you go read the book, Who Moved My Cheese? And no, that's not a sponsored link, but maybe we'll figure out how to put one in the description for you. Now, not to spoil the ending for you, but the concept is that things are changing. And instead of complaining or wondering who moved your cheese, just realize that it's moved and adapt and change in order to still succeed. If your expectation is that these 5 market activities that you're doing in terms of your daily activities, and this is your strategy, and this is never going to change, and then when conditions change and those no longer work, that all of a sudden now you're poo-poo about it, well, that's highly unrealistic, and that's just not how the world works. So out of these 5 tactics, when 2 of them stop working, you need to reevaluate them. Either they need to be adjusted, or maybe they need to be swapped out temporarily. Maybe these 2 tactics that you're doing, whether it's attracting more buyers, attracting more sellers, getting deals closed, whatever it is, maybe they really only worked in the previous market. And the market cycle that you're in right now, they're just not effective. You need to adjust. So instead of complaining, who moved my cheese, just realize that it was moved and you need to adjust in order to get it, but the cheese is still there. And then number 3, recognize the opportunity in every market. And what I mean by that is in a down market, when you see the number of realtors shrink and shrink, right? As the real estate market goes up, generally speaking, the number of realtors also tends to go up. As it goes down, the number of realtors tends to go down too. So in a down market, when people are contracting, realize it as an opportunity where you have less competition, and if you can master yourself, master your emotions, master your finances, systematize, have structure, have discipline, this is the perfect opportunity for you to do the opposite. It's the perfect opportunity for you to expand. And that's personally what I'm doing right now. Similarly, in a bull market where it just seems like it is ridiculously easy to make money and there's loads of people trying to get their hands in, this is the time where you should be taking all that money, reinvesting it back into yourself, both inside your business, into yourself as a professional, and also outside your business in terms of wealth generating activities, whether that's annual rentals, short-term rentals, land hacks, all of those sorts of things. When you're in that bull market where you have all that activity, that's where you want to be reinvesting in yourself and in your business. So there you go, guys. Those are my top 3 mental strategy nuggets that you have to be keeping in mind if you want to survive, but more importantly, thrive in any market. If you have any others that you're thinking about or any questions about ones that I mentioned, definitely comment them below. If you could do me a favor and please let me know either through smashing that like button and then also commenting below if you liked this video, if you found it insightful. That helps me understand what type of content y'all like so I can make more of it, as well as lets YouTube know that this is also a helpful video for other people to see. And as always, if you like real estate and want to learn more about it in a simple and easy to learn manner, check out my YouTube channel. More videos just like this. But that's it for me today. So until next time, this is Conor Green. Have a blessed day.